Welcome to The Explainer. We've got something absolutely massive today. The reigning champions are officially gearing up for their next campaign, and we've got the highly anticipated 2026 World Cup squad update for Argentina. This is the official roster, drawn straight from the latest announcements. It's the exact lineup of players carrying the weight of a football-obsessed nation right on their shoulders. And you'll definitely want to stick around because we are looking at the actual, real-life photos of every single player on this squad, which you absolutely need to see to really get a feel for the identity of this team.
26 players, one ultimate goal. Out of all the incredible world-class talent pouring out of Argentina, these are the select few chosen to step onto the biggest stage in global sports. It's a ridiculously exclusive list, guys. Today, we're breaking down exactly who made the cut and how they fit into a genuinely masterful tactical vision.
But hey, before we look at the 26 guys on the pitch, we gotta talk about the man on the touchline, the mastermind himself, manager Lionel Scaloni. He's the architect of this squad, firmly establishing his leadership for 2026. Everything we're about to see, from the tactical choices to the positional balance, it all starts right here with Scaloni's grand design to defend the crown.
Okay, let's dive into this. Looking at the positional balance across the roster, we're seeing a very deliberate structure. 3 goalkeepers, 8 defenders, 8 midfielders, and 7 forwards. You can clearly see how Scaloni is heavily reinforcing both the defense and the midfield. I mean, bringing 8 players for each of those crucial middle and back zones, that shows a massive commitment to dictating the tempo of the game and making sure they are just incredibly difficult to break down.
Section 1. The mastermind and goalkeepers. Let's get right to that last line of defense.
Looking at the real faces of our goalkeeping trio here. Right at the top of the list, bringing that completely undeniable, commanding presence to the net is Emiliano Martínez, repping Aston Villa. He has been absolutely monumental for them. Just seeing his actual photo in the national kit immediately brings back memories of those heroic saves, right? Backing him up and routing out the 3 spots, we've got Gerónimo Rulli, currently playing his club football at Marseille, and Juan Musso from Atlético. That is a highly experienced, battle-tested group guarding the net.
Section 2. Building the defensive wall. Let's shift the momentum up the pitch.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer dominance of English Premier League talent in this first group of defenders. Just look at these familiar faces. We've got Cristian Romero, an absolute rock, alongside his club teammate Marcos Senesi, both playing for Tottenham. Then you add the pure, unfiltered tenacity of Lisandro Martínez from Manchester United. I mean, seeing the real images of these guys lined up together is straight up intimidating. And rounding out this first half of the defensive core is Facundo Medina, bringing his exceptional defensive skills over from Marseille.
Building out the rest of this defensive wall, Scaloni has included some seriously seasoned veterans. We're talking Nicolás Otamendi from Benfica and Nicolás Tagliafico from Lyon. Then we have Nahuel Medina from Atlético de Madrid, and of course Gonzalo Montiel from River Plate. This second half of the defense brings massive, and I mean massive, tournament experience to the squad. These guys know exactly what it takes to win, basically ensuring that the backline won't crack under the immense pressure of a World Cup.
Section 3. The engine room midfielders. Let's keep this fast pace rolling into the absolute core of the team.
Just look at the heavy hitters pictured right here. Seeing these guys in their kits, you instantly recognize a brilliant blend of elite European club talent perfectly combined with that classic South American flair. We kick things off with Leandro Paredes representing Boca Juniors. Then we have the massive Premier League duo of Enzo Fernandez from Chelsea and Alexis Mac Allister from Liverpool. Add in the really exciting talent of Valentin Barco at RC Strasbourg, and you've got a midfield group that offers incredible ball control, vision, and lightning-fast transitional speed.
Completing our 8-man engine room, we have Ezequiel Palacios from Leverkusen, Nico Paz representing Como, and Giovanni Lo Celso bringing his creative spark from Real Betis. So, the crucial point is how all of these dynamic pieces are engineered to fit perfectly around Rodrigo de Paul, whose pivotal presence is now situated at Inter Miami. De Paul remains the ultimate tactical connector and anchor for this team. He works seamlessly alongside both these emerging talents and established European stars to totally dictate the pace of the game.
Section 4. The attacking forward line. Time for the goal scorers, the superstars expected to light up the tournament. Look at the absolute firepower we're starting with here. We've got dynamic, top-tier playmakers like Thiago Almada and Giuliano Simeone, both bringing their potent club chemistry from Atlético de Madrid. But anchoring this group and literally drawing the attention of the entire globe is the legendary Lionel Messi, representing Inter Miami. Yes, the captain is officially on the roster.
Seeing his real, iconic face alongside this next generation of talent proves he is 100% ready to bring his unmatched vision to the tournament once again.
And this brilliantly illustrates just how deep this forward line actually goes. Alongside Messi, Almada, and Simeone, we have the relentless Julian Alvarez, who is also representing Atlético de Madrid. He's joined by the absolutely lethal Lautaro Martínez from Inter Milan, and the highly dynamic José Manuel Lopez from Palmeiras. Scaloni's inclusion of a massive cluster of forwards currently playing in Atlético de Madrid, Almada, Simeone, and Alvarez, is an incredible tactical advantage. That built-in, everyday club chemistry, that is going to translate into a striking force that will be an absolute nightmare for opposing defenses.
So we've seen the 26 men chosen by Scaloni. We've broken down the tactical balance, the incredible mix of European and South American club talent, and the undeniable star power leading the line. Which brings us to the ultimate question. Is this the squad to win it all in 2026? Does this exact, carefully engineered mix of seasoned veterans and hungry new blood have what it takes to defend the crown on the world's biggest stage? Think about how these positional groups match up, let me know your thoughts, and keep diving into those stats. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.